Es un dolor muy grande perder una final de esta manera, sobre todo sabiendo el esfuerzo tan inmenso que hizo todo el plantel para llegar hasta acá y defender el título. Felicitamos a España porque hicieron un gran partido y demostraron ser un rival espectacular cada día, pero me voy profundamente orgulloso de mis compañeros por haber peleado con el corazón y dejado la vida por esta camiseta.
These are the soccer legends who reacted to Lionel Messi's last World Cup ending in defeat, and what they said says more about his career than the scoreline ever could. Spain beat Argentina 1-0 in extra time on Sunday, July 19th at New York/New Jersey Stadium, and odds are this was the final World Cup match Messi will ever play.
Hasta el último segundo. A nuestra gente, a nuestras familias y a todo el pueblo argentino solo me queda agradecerle de corazón por habernos acompañado en cada paso de este larguísimo camino, sintiendo su pasión y su cariño incluso en los momentos más difíciles. Sabíamos el nivel de exigencia que
Spain ran this game start to finish. 20 shots landed for Spain against just 2 for Argentina, and none of Argentina's found the target at all compared to 12 of Spain's. The expected goals number tells the same story, 1.94 for Spain, a measly 0.2 for Argentina, and a passing gap of 845 to 433 that speaks for itself. A second yellow card in second-half stoppage time left Argentina playing the final stretch down a man, and that's when the game turned. Substitute Ferran Torres settled it in the 106th minute, just 39 seconds into the second period of extra time, and that single strike was all Spain needed. Their second World Cup title arrived that night, their first since 2010, 16 years back. Argentina had been chasing something nobody had pulled off since Brazil in 1962, back-to-back World Cup titles, and instead walked away with a fourth final loss out of 7 all-time appearances. 6 World Cups. That's what 39-year-old Messi tied his own record for by showing up in this one, and he became the first man in history to start 3 separate World Cup finals in the process. What nobody expected was how good he'd actually be getting there. 8 goals, 4 assists, arguably the best individual tournament of his entire World Cup career, finishing just 2 goals shy of Golden Boot winner Kylian Mbappe. The final told a different story, though. Messi barely touched the ball all night and never managed a shot on target, and he didn't try to spin it afterward. I feel sad, but I am aware that we played our hearts out, he admitted. They were better, to be honest. Argentina's official team account posted a tribute once the dust settled. Your tears are our tears, Captain. You gave us the greatest joys of our lives. Head coach Lionel Scaloni, for his part, reportedly broke down in tears at his own post-match press conference.
Requería este torneo y aunque hoy no nos tocó llevarle la alegría que todos queríamos, cada día este grupo ha dejado un legado de lucha y unión del cual todo el país puede sentirse sumamente representado. Este hermoso viaje con la selección me lo ha dado
Fox Sports had Zlatan Ibrahimović and Thierry Henry sitting on World Cup Live the day of the final, and neither one showed any interest in piling on. Ibrahimović kept it simple. We have enjoyed him during this World Cup. I know he's sad he didn't win the World Cup, but he had an amazing World Cup. He kept this team alive. He did some amazing stuff. Henry took it a step further and lifted the loss off Messi's shoulders entirely. It takes a team like Spain to be able to beat Argentina, he said, which is a very different sentence than Argentina fell apart or Messi ran out of gas. Notice what he chose not to blame. Then Kasper Schmeichel delivered what might be the most quotable line of the entire day. He's now lost more finals than he's won in the World Cup, but he's still the best player that's ever lived, Schmeichel told World Cup Now, and he kept going from there. For any young kid looking at him, you have to understand that it's not always about what you win. It's about what you contribute, and he's contributed so much to this game. Alexi Lalas added his own version of the same idea, framing the loss through Messi's hunger rather than the result. He's a champion, and champions want to win, and they want to win everything.
Journalists who'd tracked his career for 2 decades weighed in publicly too, and their tone matched the studio almost word for word. Henry Winter posted that Messi in tears was such a sad sight, adding that he's brought such joy to the world of football and calling him simply a legend. Roy Neimer's take landed in the same place, Lionel Messi crying. You have to think that is it for him with Argentina, an incredible 20-year career with the Argentina national team. Every single reaction followed that same pattern, whether it came from an ex-pro in a TV studio or a journalist posting from the stands. Almost nobody dwelled on the scoreline. Nearly everyone talked about the 20-year career that got him there in the first place.
todo en la vida, y aunque las derrotas en una final duelen muchísimo, también nos enseñan a valorar el camino recorrido y el valor de competir al máximo nivel mundial. Ver la entrega total de los chicos en la cancha y el cuerpo técnico trabajando incansablemente me da la tranquilidad de que el fútbol argentino seguirá en lo más alto a día, independientemente del resultado de una tarde.
Rewinding to the pre-match predictions actually shows just how close this one was supposed to be. Gary Lineker picked Spain before kickoff, but still couldn't fully commit against Messi, saying, "You cannot go against that little fella. He's so great, it's going to be really, really close." Michael Owen leaned towards Spain on style points alone, arguing that Spain as a team are everything England are not. They are brave, courageous with the ball. Even the numbers backed up a real contest rather than a foregone conclusion, with Opta giving Spain just a 59.56% chance of winning, nowhere near a coin flip. Which makes the actual result, Argentina's attack completely shut down for 90 minutes and beyond, land that much harder.
Ahora es el momento de procesar este golpe juntos, de apoyarnos mutuamente como la familia que somos y de abrazar a nuestra familia, que son las que siempre están cada día, tanto en las buenas como en las malas. No es el final que soñábamos, pero nos vamos con la cabeza en alto y con
No retirement announcement has come from Messi himself, and nobody in this story has declared it over on his behalf either. But between his age, the tone running through every single reaction, and Scaloni's own words just days before the final calling him history, legend, the entire soccer world responded to Sunday the same way. Not as a defeat, but as the quiet end of a career nobody wanted to watch finish. Zlatan, Henry, Schmeichel, Lalas, not one of them described a player who lost. They described a player who emptied the tank completely, right up until a Spanish side that had outplayed him for 90 minutes finally caught up to him in extra time.
Es un dolor muy grande perder una final de esta manera, sobre todo sabiendo el esfuerzo tan inmenso que hizo todo el plantel para llegar hasta acá y defender el título. Felicitamos a España porque hicieron un gran partido y demostraron ser un rival espectacular cada día, pero me voy profundamente orgulloso de mis compañeros por haber peleado con el corazón y dejado la vida por esta camiseta hasta el último segundo. A nuestra gente, a nuestras familias y a todo el pueblo argentino solo me queda agradecerle de corazón por habernos acompañado en cada paso de este larguísimo camino, sintiendo su pasión y su cariño incluso en los momentos más difíciles. Sabíamos el nivel de exigencia que requería este torneo y aunque hoy no nos tocó llevarle la alegría que todos queríamos, cada día este grupo ha dejado un legado de lucha y unión, del cual todo el país puede sentirse sumamente representado. Este hermoso viaje con la selección me lo ha dado todo en la vida, y aunque las derrotas en una final duelen muchísimo, también nos enseñan a valorar el camino recorrido y el valor de competir al máximo nivel mundial. Ver la entrega total de los chicos en la cancha y el cuerpo técnico trabajando